A lot of questions on nat gas, which I know makes you happy because that is your bread and
Right.
butter in the financial markets. John, you've discovered something which potentially could send nat gas to the moon. What have you got for us?
Okay. So, this came out, a couple weeks ago. I told you there was a weather anomaly that was happening in the upper atmosphere, and that was an idea that was going to allow cold air to flow into North America. And what that does, that weather anomaly is going to weaken the polar vortex. Now, what the polar vortex is this kind of bottles up the cold air up in the Arctic. But if we weaken the polar vortex, then what happens is you can see that it allows cold air to rush down. And the forecast is we're going to get a polar vortex somewhere between the last couple of days in November into the first week of December. And we said that we wanted to look for some weather catalysts to help us with buying a natural gas. So if we look at natural gas, last week, remember, this is where we were last week. I said I thought the market had gotten a little bit ahead of itself, and I wanted to see a little bit of a dip. We got a great dip, held the mean, and now looks like we're moving higher. I want to see the market break above 489, and I think our target here will be around $5.25. But behind this trade, I have a friend that's in the market, in the natural gas market, and he told me that a large trader bought $7, $10 call spreads in the March contract. Now, that trader is anticipating a big move in natural gas between now and February. And if you look at the March contract, it's about $380. So this trader is thinking that natural gas prices are going to double between now and February.
If you're looking to stick in the equity side and you thought and you take what you're saying to be true and you want to trade this momentum, would you look to maybe get into a leverage ETF like Boyle right now?
Yes, I think this is a great instrument for that. Just remember, this is a two-time leverage, and that the way this is designed, that it has a lot of derivative decay. So I'm a big fan of this market when the market has momentum, right? I will hold them for short periods of times, a week, 2 weeks at the most. But I don't think this is an instrument that you want to own for a long period of time, because that derivative decay could take a lot of potential profit away before you get that momentum.